Thank you very much.
You want to save some in the bowl so you can taste it? Yes.
Yes, I would love to taste it. Hi fellow foodies, you are watching How to Foodie Nation. Today I have with me a very special guest, my good friend Natasha from Trini Cooking with Natasha. And she's gonna teach us all about a sweet Indian delicacy, barfi. So let's get cooking. So Natasha, I love barfi, like it's my favorite Indian delicacy. And I know I needed an expert to teach me how to do it, so I had to call on you. What do we do? How do I start?
Okay, so we want to get started with a bowl. So you'll need 2 bowls for this. So on the first bowl, we're going to add milk.
Okay.
And this is just regular full cream milk powder, instant milk powder.
Okay.
We're going to go in with some ghee.
Ghee is like what? It's like a
Ghee
butter?
is clarified butter.
Okay.
And I always like to use, you want to use the best ghee you can find.
So we got our ghee in. What next?
We're going to go in with some Elychee or cardamom powder.
A nice little spice.
Yes.
Right?
Some ginger, and you want the ginger to be finely minced.
Okay.
And some table cream.
Some table cream. It looks thick like heavy cream.
It's thicker than heavy cream.
Okay.
So if you can't find it, you can probably use a little bit, but I prefer the table cream.
Okay, sure.
So the next step after you do that is we want to mix everything. Now it's going to be a wet mixture, but we're going to mix it until it comes to a dry mixture.
So you get in there with your hands?
Yeah, you have to go in with your hands.
Please, by all means.
So you're just going to go in with your hands and you want to break up the ginger, the milk, the ghee in 2. So it's like you're cutting it into that milk powder.
Right.
And we're going to mix it until all of that liquid in there dries out.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at this and remembering, this is what you call milk barfi, correct?
Yes.
And I know I've had coconut barfi.
Yes.
But are there any other flavors that you can do?
You can do chocolate, you can do a fruit and nut.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically you could just do what you want with it, how you feel about it.
You can tailor it to your taste.
I've actually had barfi ice cream, which I loved. So good. And I think I've had barfi cheesecake as well.
That's really good also.
So how are we looking now?
It's still wet. It's going to take like about 5 to 10 minutes because we need this to be really dry because we have to sift this.
Okay.
And if it's wet, it's going to clump and stick and clog the sifter.
Okay. So you're going to keep mixing?
Yes. So Kezzy, this is the consistency you're looking for.
Okay.
It's very dry.
It's kind of like sand.
Yeah. You can still see lumps in there, but now we want to sift this to get a nice fine consistency.
Right.
So I'm going to pour for you.
Right.
And we'll do it in batches. We'll do a little at a time.
And I just press this through?
Yeah, and you rub it against the side.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's going to come through at the bottom really fine and nice.
And so, is this necessary?
There are many lumps. If you look in there, you'll see like a lot of lumps. And you don't want to be biting into a barfi and it's lumpy. You want a nice smooth barfi.
So can we do this in a blender then?
Yes.
So why am I doing this
I
hard
wanted
work?
to show you the old school way.
The traditional way?
The traditional way. This is how it was done.
Fine.
But if you wanted to, of course, you can use the blender or the food processor.
Okay. So when do we use barfi itself? Is it something I could eat all year round? Because I would love to.
Yes, you can eat it anytime you like. Now barfi is available anywhere, any supermarket for the whole year. But in a Hindu home, we mostly make it for prayers or Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Or we make it for Divali and Eid also.
Right, and usually you see it in a bag called parasad.
Yes. So we get the parasad, which is a mohanberg. You get that, and you get a barfi, you get kurma, you get laddu, and it depends on the prayer or the god that you're worshipping. That they have a special sweet that they would eat that you would have to make.
Okay, very cool.
Yes.
I think I could take a little more now.
Yeah. And you see the strands of ginger in there?
Yeah.
So what sifting does is it takes out those strands so you don't have to bite it.
Okay.
But you get all of that ginger flavor still in there.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep pressing this through until we get to the bottom.
Yes.
So now we're all sifted up.
Yes.
And ready to go. What's next?
So the next step is making a pag.
What's a pag?
A pag is water and sugar that we're going to bring to a boil until it gets to a thick consistency.
And what does that do for our barfi?
It's going to help bring this milk powder together.
So it's barfi glue.
Ooh, smart. Barfi glue.
Okay, cool. So how do we start the pag?
Okay, so you're going to need a pot.
And we got to turn our oven on.
Yes.
Or stove on.
So once you have it turned on, we're going to add water. So I do equal parts. So you're going to go in with the water.
Okay.
So 2 cups of water to 2 cups of sugar.
Okay.
And preferably granulated sugar.
And it's just these 2 ingredients?
Yeah. Now, some people like putting other flavorings in their pag, like ginger or some cinnamon stick. But this is the way that I learned to make it from my aunt, and my mom makes it this way, so I like to keep it traditional.
Okay. Do we need a certain temperature? Is it low heat, high heat?
So it's going to be on a medium low heat, and it's going to come up to a boil, and we're going to stir it. We want to make sure all of the sugar crystals in here dissolve, because we don't want to bite into any sugar.
Okay. So we're going to just let this go now?
Yeah, let it go. It's going to take a little while, maybe like a 10 minutes.
Okay.
So Kez, in the meantime, while I'm stirring this, can you prepare the dish for the barfi for me, please?
Okay, sure.
So just take a little bit of ghee.
Okay.
And you're going to paste it to the bottom and come up about 1/4 inch on the sides.
Okay, sure.
I like using ghee because it adds more richness to the dish.
And of course, this helps the barfi not to stick.
Yes, and it comes out really easily.
Sure.
It looks like it's really thick.
Yeah? How do you know?
You get the viscosity of that liquid. It's not like water. It's more like a thicker liquid.
Syrupy like?
Yes, syrupy.
Okay.
Like how simple syrup would be.
Right.
So now we're going to test this. So this is just my way of testing it.
Okay.
Be careful if you're new, because you don't want to get burned, because sugar and water can burn. So I'm going to just touch it. And it feels very sticky. Very sticky. And that's the consistency I look for.
All right.
So this is finished. Turn this off.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to pour some in here. Now I'm going to pour a little at a time.
Right.
And you're going to mix.
Okay, no problem.
And we're pouring a little at a time because you don't want the milk to get too soft.
Sure.
So mix.
So just incorporate as much as possible.
Yeah.
I see it's getting kind of doughy.
Yes, so it's going to start to come together. Now I think it looks like it has enough. I want to go in with my hands just to test it.
So what are we looking for?
So what I'm looking for is when I press it together like this, it must stay.
Okay.
So you don't want it to be too crumbly, and you don't want it to be too wet. You want the perfect in between.
Okay.
So you still see some dry on the ends.
Yeah.
I think we'll put a little pinch more just for the ends.
Sure.
Then mix.
Do I need to go in here with my hands?
Yes.
What? I knew that was coming.
She needs to go in with her hands. Get those hands dirty a little bit.
Okay.
So bring it together.
Bring it together. And I kind of press down, right?
Yes. Press down. You want it to be smooth. No, you see lumps in there? You don't have to worry about those lumps.
Okay.
Because when we press it out, those lumps will disappear.
Ah, when we put it to set.
Yes. So let me feel the consistency.
Yes, please.
You see how it's holding together, like just by that? Yeah. So right, it has a nice consistency. So now we're going to pour this into the greased dish.
Okay.
You want me to pour it, or would you like to pour it?
Well, let me pour it so that you can show us how to set it.
Yes.
All right, so I'm just going in here. Let me get the spoon.
I'll help you.
Always a mess, always a mess. And I just kind of throw it in.
Yeah.
You're going to fix it for me because it does not look good right now.
I'll help you.
Thank you very much.
You want to save some in the bowl so you can taste it? Yes.
Yes, I would love to taste it. Can I eat this like this?
Yeah.
So I don't need to wait for this to set?
Nope, you can eat it like that if you want.
So I can take this container right now?
And just, eat it like that.
But for the sake of our foodies at home, I will not.
So all you have to do is press this out. Now, if you want to, grease your hands a little with some ghee. You love it?
Give me a minute, friends.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Now, the thickness of barfi depends on what you like. You can make it thinner or you can make it thick like this.
Okay.
So you just want to spread it out evenly and then start pressing down.
And do you always press with your hands, or can you use like a spatula or something like
You
that?
can use an offset spatula.
Okay.
Traditionally, we use our hands.
Okay.
And then you go in. But I like using my hands because he ran away. So you want to use your hands because you can press it down and compact it. You need to compact it so that it comes together and doesn't fall apart when you cut it.
Ah, okay. So after we press in, then what? We leave it?
After we press, we need to decorate it. And make
So that's
it
where
look
we get our
pretty.
sprinkles. Let me get them. But I had a spatula for you, but you don't need it. You're doing such a good job. So now we have our sprinkles.
Yes. Well, I'm not done here.
Okay.
This is going to take like 5 minutes because I like to get it nice and smooth.
Oh, so we have work to do.
Yeah, you have to really press it in.
Well, let's let you do that. Whoa.
Yes, you have to beat it.
To make sure it's all the way in.
Yeah, you want to get it really compact.
This is technique.
You want to hit it really well.
I feel like this is barfi abuse.
Well, and then we'll just enjoy eating it. Right.
Good.
Perfect. So now we're going to put sprinkles and decorate it.
So we have these colorful sprinkles.
So we're using these today because the shop down the road didn't have any of the little circle ones.
Yeah, we had to work with what we found.
Yeah. So feel free to use whatever you can find. So we're just going to sprinkle it evenly.
Okay. Is there anything else I can put on top of this, if not sprinkles?
You can put chocolate sprinkles.
Yum.
You can put the fruit and nuts. You can put the almonds.
Okay.
Pistachios. I like drizzling it with white chocolate.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, that tastes really good on it.
Guys, what's your idea for something that we could put on top of this barfi? Not your traditional sprinkles, maybe something fun like white chocolate.
Yeah, like
tell us in the comments.
Yes, definitely tell us. And white chocolate, milk chocolate. Yummy. Okay, so now that we've put the sprinkles, we're going to take a piece of parchment paper or wax paper.
Right.
And I want you to just press the sprinkles down.
Okay.
I want you to use the parchment paper because we don't want it to stick to our hands and come off of the barfi.
Right, so I just press in.
Yeah, pressing it into.
Not beating it like you do.
No, don't beat it. You want to be gentle.
Okay. Press, 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 all in the corners.
And you'll see it sticking to the barfi.
Yes.
So it doesn't roll off the barfi when we cut it.
Okay.
Perfect. So now we're going to remove this.
Yes.
And allow this to set.
Okay.
Now this can take between 15 minutes to half an hour, depending on how soft you've made the
barfi. Okay.
Yes. So we're gonna leave this to set. You can pop it in your fridge if you want, if you're trying to hurry it up. But it's just not gonna take very long because the consistency feels very good.
Okay, so we set and then we eat. Sounds good. So guys, it's my favorite time. Time to eat. Nice.
So what I want to do first is just feel it.
Okay.
Feels nice and firm. You want it to feel firm. You don't want it to feel too soft, so you know it's set.
Okay.
So you're just going to go in with your knife. And we're going to cut into the barfi.
Right. And we're cutting this into squares.
Yeah, nice. Bite-sized squares.
It's really nice and firm.
Yeah. So I just press down when it comes up like that. Look.
Can I?
Yeah, take it.
Thank you.
You see how easy it came out?
Yeah, guys, look how nice. And it's all solid. It's really solid.
Yes. Just get the next one out. It comes out really easy once you put that ghee on the bottom of the dish. It comes
slides right out.
Yeah. The corners always are the hardest to get out, but once you get that first one or two piece out, the rest comes out really easily.
So can I bite it?
Yeah. Nice.
This is like a small piece of heaven. So soft, so delicious. It's not too sweet.
Yeah, perfect.
You taste that nice rich ginger in there. Oh.
And that creamy milk.
It's fabulous, fabulous. Thank you so much, Natasha. I really enjoyed having you, and I really enjoyed eating this delicious barfi.
It was my pleasure.
I'm gonna take the entire dish.
The entire thing?
I mean, well, you have a square already, so you don't need any more.
Okay. I'll let you have it, seeing that I make this often.
So guys, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more how-tos with Foodie Nation. And be sure to check out Natasha, Trini Cooking with Natasha. The link is in the description bar below for her channel. Until next time, good eating. Bye guys.
Bye.